Welcome to the speaking section of IELTS examination. My name is Sapna Dhamija and I would be your examiner for this part of the test, and this test would be recorded. May I know your full name, please?
My full name is Nimanpreet Kaur.
How may I address you?
You may call me Niman.
May I see your identification, please?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Where do you live?
I'm currently living in Brampton, but I'm here for a short visit to see my family.
Do you study or work?
I'm currently employed. I'm employed under a healthcare services organization, which is in GTA, also known as Greater Toronto Area.
Good. Now, few questions will be based on chocolates. Do you like eating chocolates, Niman?
To be honest, I'm not a sweet tooth person, so I avoid eating chocolates because it spikes my insulin level.
Did you often eat chocolates when you were a kid?
Yes, I used to eat chocolates. I remember I had an incident where I ate the whole box of chocolate.
Oh, great. Why do you think chocolates are quite popular around the world?
Um, in my opinion, chocolates can be a guilty pleasure, which usually people take just to avoid or just to get an insulin rush, which they usually require when they're stressed.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What is your favorite flavor of chocolate?
I prefer dark chocolates because they are healthy.
Okay, fine. So before proceeding further to this interview, here I would like to inform you guys at your IELTS partner, we are offering online classes for IELTS and spoken English. So if you guys wish to enroll, then you can. The number is displayed below. Either you can contact us or WhatsApp us. You can go for all modules or you can pick any individual module. Thank you. Now few questions will be based on housework and cooking. Do you do some cooking or help your family to cook at home now?
Personally speaking, yes, I love cooking because cooking just give me it gives me a kind of pleasure which I want after a long day, and I usually help my mom when she is working in the kitchen.
Okay. Did you do some cleaning when you were young?
Yes, I used to do cleaning, and even though right now I like to do cleaning whenever I get time because I like um being around in a house which is clean.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you have breakfast at home every day?
Not really, because as I mentioned that I live in Canada and we have a very fast-paced life over there. So I prefer eating out for breakfast, usually on Tim Hortons or Starbucks. But if I talk about weekends, then yes, I would love to cook at home, and I usually do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you want to learn how to cook well?
Um, for me, I think right now the amount of compliments which I've got on my cooking skills, I would say that I don't need any further classes on cooking. So I'm good at it.
That's wonderful. Now, few questions will be based on websites. What kinds of websites are popular in your country?
In my country right now, I would say the social media websites, which includes Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook, YouTube as well. So these are the websites which are quite popular in my area because the younger generation prefers to stay on these websites.
Okay. Are there any changes to the websites you often visit?
Yes, I've seen changes in every website, such as Instagram and Snapchat. They always get updated um, time to time just to make sure that they're on date with everything which is coming new in the technology.
Okay. So, Niman, what is your favorite website and why?
My favorite website is Snapchat because I use it often, and I really like being on Snapchat because I post my real life experiences over there, and I love to post everything on my stories, which my audience can see.
Okay. What kinds of websites do you often visit?
Um, as I mentioned earlier, I love to stay on Snapchat, and that's the only website I visit the most.
Okay, this is the end of the part one, Niman, and I'm going to give you a cue card, and you can plan your answer for 1 minute. You have to speak between 1 and 2 minutes. If you wish to make notes, then you can use paper and pencil for making some notes. Okay, Niman, you may start speaking now.
As I'm an extrovert, I surround myself with good friends, which I have since childhood. But today I would like to speak about a very special person, which is my sister. She's not only my sister, but she's a really good friend of mine. I consider her a best friend of mine because she's the closest person which I have right now. So she is currently living in Canada from last 10 years. And there was a time when she left me here to pursue her career in Canada. But I joined her 3 years ago, and since that time, she has been supporting me in everything. Not in terms, not only in the terms of financial needs, she has only also supported me emotionally, and because of her, I was never um, because of her, I never missed my family back home. And she is an extrovert just like me, and she she she's the only one which I have there, like overseas. So I share everything with her, and she's very friendly, compassionate, and goal oriented. I've learned so many values from her, and I would say she's the role person, which she's playing in my life, and she is currently working as a software engineer over there. And usually I spend my time sharing everything, my day-to-day life experiences with her. And as I'm living with her, I spend most of my time uh, discussing about our future as well. Right now I am focusing me and her are focusing on something which can come up in future, which is more like a business. And we are also thinking to name that business as Sisters Business, because um, it will depict our relationship which we have in common. And I consider her my best friend because she is she really does know how my move works, and whenever I need that comfort, she's the only one who supports me really well. And I would say she's the best person and the best friend which I've got.
Okay.
How
So,
would you tell?
Niman, this is end of the cue card. Now I'm going to ask some follow-up questions, and all the follow-up questions will be based on the cue card. How do children make friends at school and why?
So I've seen children making friends at school by sharing their tiffin boxes and sharing their benches as well. And I've seen, like, as long as we are in the class and we are sitting together, if we are sharing if we are having similar interests, then we'll be able to make them friends.
Okay, good. How do children make friends when they are not at school?
By If they are not at school, I would say they will be playing around with most of the children, which can be around their houses. So if they're playing together or doing something which like doing some recreational activities, then they'll be able to connect themselves with others.
Okay. Do you think it is better for children to have few close friends or many casual friends?
I would say it's better to have more close friends, because a person can share their true feelings and some of the secrets with the close friends, and not everything can be shared with the casual friends.
Do you think a child's relationship with friends can be replaced by that with other people like parents or other family members?
The bond which is between the friends can only be in the friends, and it can't be replaced by the parents, because we have some boundaries which we have to respect. when we are with parents. And when we are with friends, we don't have to care about our language and our personal opinions. So I would say that yes, there are some boundaries which we have to.
So you mean to say it cannot be replaced?
Yeah, it can be replaced.
What are the differences between friends made inside and outside the workplace?
So the friends which are inside the workplace, we can share our personal opinions regarding only the workplace which we have over there. But if I talk about the friends which we make outside the workplace, we can share everything with them apart from our workplace things as well. So I can say that the workplace friends can be only stayed on the workplace only because they we are clearly going there to work, not to make friends. But
Okay.
even if we are connecting with them, it's a good thing.
Okay. Do you think it's possible for bosses that their employee to become their friends?
There is a possibility to be friends with boss. I would like to take an example here. I've seen many workplaces having bosses a very good I mean, communication is the first key, which is very important in the friendship. So if they're having a good communication with their boss, then I would say that there will be a good relation between employee and boss, and that can ultimately benefit them in the workplace.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Niman. This is end of the test. So now this is time to give the feedback for Niman's interview. In this interview, I'm giving her 8 band score. Actually, this varies between 7.5 and 8. Part 1 and part 3. Intro and follow-ups were quite amazing. She had given me right answers of every question, be this is part 1 or follow-up question. Here I would like to talk about few mistakes in the part 2 in the cue card which she had done. First of all, she had done one major grammatical error here. When she was talking about her best friend, her sister, then with the person she was using which. This is quite wrong. When you're talking about any person, then you have to implement who. Like my sister, who is this and this, my friend, who is playing this role in my life. But she was always supporting by which. So this is quite wrong. And once she had done another mistake too. She was saying that me and her, when she was talking about an incident, then she said me and her. So here the grammar rule number 231 is implemented. When you're talking about particular people, like first of all this is important to talk about you, and then third person you, my friends and I, you, my sister and I. But here she was talking about her sister and herself only. Then rather than saying me and her, she could say her she and I, or my sister and I. So this was again a big grammatical error. So if you guys are doing these errors, then stop doing this. Otherwise, even she, in the final examination, she can score well, and I'll share her final result soon with you guys. Thank you so much.